We'll try and beat Everton, and then we'll take the draw, and then we'll try and win the fucking Champions League.
It's what's o'clock? Let's have it fucking right. The man, Graham Potter, with just landing. Can you believe it? What an absolute geezer, eh? If you believe what he says, then fair play to you. But Jeezy peeps, it's who knows? Who knows? I mean, below me is a list of all of the available opponents that we can face in the Champions League quarterfinals and semi-finals, of course. Bayern Munich, Benfica, Inter Milan, Manchester City, AC Milan, Napoli and Real Madrid. We are fifth favourites to win the Champions League behind Napoli, which more and more people are saying that, you know, I'm sleeping on Napoli a little bit. I know they got Osimhen and all, you know, but still, there's the aura of Chelsea Football Club in the Champions League. I'm a little bit delusional right now, but still, I'm excited. Whether you're watching on YouTube or on TikTok, be sure to click the like button in any way, shape, or form that you can. Subscribe on YouTube. We've just hit 181,000 subscribers. And I am very close to 15,000 followers on TikTok. So make sure you're doing what you can, as well as letting me know who you want Chelsea to get, or if you're not a Chelsea fan, but you're a fan of another one of these teams. Do you want to draw against Chelsea, or who do you want? Of course, it is quarter-final fixtures. Then they'll be doing the semi-final fixtures, and then lastly, they will be doing the final fixtures of who will be able to play against who. So we will know who we will have in the quarter-final, but then likewise we will know who we will have in the semi-final as well, and even more so, who we will potentially be playing against in the final, should we get there. Well, you know, take it each day as it comes. Take it each day as it comes. I would love Benfica. Feels like a classic Champions League night for Chelsea. Well, it's funny you say that. We haven't played Benfica since... In fact, there's a lot of teams. There are a lot of teams that we haven't faced since the 2012 run. In fact, if you look at it, you've got Bayern Munich, Benfica, and Napoli, to name the three. Napoli we haven't faced since the Champions League in 2012. Likewise, Benfica. Obviously, we've played Bayern Munich, but that was the less said about that, the better, because that was a stinky one back in 2020. But still, Real Madrid is favourite. I don't know. I think Manchester City are the favourites to win, to be fair. But I would more so put my money on Real Madrid to take it. I think if Real Madrid and Manchester City can avoid one another, then that is the final that you would expect to see. Are you allowed to show the live stream of the draw? I am not, but it is available on YouTube on BT Sport. If that's what you'd prefer to watch, then by all means, feel free to go and switch over to there. But I will be bringing you every single draw as it comes. Can I do a Potter clock? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Ladies and gentlemen, it's oh, one more time. It's Potter clock. I'm a bit rusty. It's a bit early for me doing all this. Jesus Christ. West Ham fan here, just here for the Potter clock. Let's have it right. Let's have it right, shall we? We need Bayern to draw Real Madrid. I mean, this isn't just about who Chelsea draw, let's face it. This is also going to come down to... We're going to need a little bit of fortune here as well. We're going to need some of the bigger teams to draw each other. We're going to need some of the... Just a little bit of luck. I do think our best bet is that we need AC Milan. I think AC Milan are weirdly the... they're the underdogs in the sense of who can win the Champions League overall. We've, of course, had a 5-0 win over them over home and away fixtures in the group stages of this year's Champions League. But still, I feel like any team we play against is going to be a tricky one nonetheless. Inter Milan, of course, you've got the likes of, Romelu Lukaku, who, from what I've been told, will be eligible to play should we face Inter Milan. Now, I'm not so sure if that was, again, more and more people confirming, yes, that is true. You just know, don't you? You just know if he scores, he's going to do some stupid celebration and wind up the Chelsea fans. But likewise, Napoli haven't lost at home in the Champions League. They've lost one of the last 10 in the Champions League at home. They've beaten Liverpool 3 games on the bounce. And drawn to PSG, Barcelona, which, I mean, these days, not so impressive. But still, if we face Napoli, it's going to be a home victory that will be needed, and hopefully we can manage a clean sheet in that one. But a home game against Napoli, I'm not so sure. Make sure you're smashing the like button if you haven't done already. The stream, or the draw rather, will be live in about 5 minutes time. It goes live at 11 o'clock. Then they'll be doing the obvious rambling. God knows how long it will take. But we're here for the long run. We'll see how it goes. Thank you to everyone following. Make sure you carry on getting the likes up. We need Milan. That is the best thing. I mean, the cynic in everyone is going to assume that the bigger teams, the favourites, are going to get the easy draws. I really don't want Bayern Munich. I must be honest with you. There's just something so stinky about Bayern Munich when we face them. We haven't beaten Bayern Munich in any game, whether that be a friendly or the Super Cup or Champions League, since 2012. And I know we haven't played them that much, but you'd think that there would be a part of you that think, a win is due, but we're only just now finding our feet. So I've got to be honest, I wouldn't necessarily fancy our chances against Bayern Munich. Benfica, I've been told by a Benfica fan on my comments in my channel that Benfica would absolutely batter us, but I can't say that I'm too sure I agree with that. But who knows? I might come to bite myself from saying that. Inter Milan, haven't faced them since 2010. Of course, Jose Mourinho, manager then for Inter Milan. They knocked us out 2 years before we would go on to win it. Man City, again, if we were to draw City, I wouldn't be too upset. I think I would prefer to face them sooner rather than later than in the final. I think the final, they would be coming for blood. They'd be coming for retribution. And an Erling Haaland in a final, I'm not quite sure I would want to see what that's going to be like if we do face them. AC Milan, obviously the favourites for us in terms of who we would like to see. Napoli, we've already gone over. Real Madrid, we've had some absolute stellar back and forth between ourselves and them over the last couple of years, namely in our run to Champions League victory back in 2021. But, of course, fell short last season, just by a slither. But at the same time, I wouldn't be upset if we faced Real Madrid. I really wouldn't. I would actually take Real Madrid. Obviously, you've got Benzema, you've got Modric, all aging like fine wine. We won't have Thiago Silva for that game, probably. So we won't have our own fine wine at our disposal. But all the same, I'm hopeful. Semi-final, we'll have to see who we are more than likely going to be playing against, because, again, this is the quarter-final and semi-final draw. So, again, we'll just have to wait and see. The show is starting in about 2 minutes. It seems like this is dragged on longer than it should have. You want Real Madrid or Bayern Munich? That is a bold, bold wish list. Maybe if we say we want the hardest opponents, we'll get lucky and get them all like the easier opponents. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you again to every single one of you that are following. Go on then. We'll get some filler. Put some Potter clock on the action here. And again, I think I've done my elbow in. I'm fairly sure I've broken it, but oh shit. It's not looking good. It's not feeling grand. Who do you think Arsenal are getting? Well, I mean, if there's ways to go out, it's the way they went out. It was absolutely catastrophic, was it not? It was absolutely. It was just the way you. I slept like a baby last night. I slept like a baby. I really did. It was a thing of beauty. Obviously, they were 1-0 up. That halfway line goal just hook it to my veins. Hook it to my veins. And then for all people to miss their penalty in Martinelli, it's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of absolute beauty. Another year without a European Cup for the mighty Gooners, for the mighty Arsenal. Where, you know, not everyone can win European Cups. We've won 4 in the last 20 years, but, you know, it's easier for some. It's easier for some. You know, it's just got to be said. Some of us, and it's not like we've had easy runs either. It's not even like we've had easy runs. Although some people say we got very lucky with our runs, and to that I say, wah. Call the ambulance, because all I hear is tears. All I hear is tears from these Arsenal fans. The goal is already up for Puskas. I always find like a halfway line goal is fairly bang average from time to time. Like some of them have just been because the keeper is just wildly off his line. But that one yesterday was just just a thing of like precision. Chelsea never lost a Europa League tie. I feel like we have. Did we lost to Frankfurt in the home leg or the away leg? Or drew? I don't know, but maybe not. One thing's for sure, we've never gone into the Europa League and not won it. So there we go. The geezer's on the screen. The geezer is on the screen, ready to pull the names out of the pots. So here we go. Lock yourselves in. Keep telling me who you want. The road to Istanbul, it carries on here. Be sure to smash the like button. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on this channel. And of course, if you're watching on TikTok, be sure to follow and like whatever. I'm not really sure how the TikTok live situation goes, but, you know, just keep smashing the likes. I guess it helps. Who knows? We're getting Benfica. Will Reece James play tomorrow? I have no idea. I've done zero research into the Everton game. I'm going to be doing that. My preview will be uploaded later today on my channel, Chelsea Fans XI. The link is in the description there. Jem has a feeling we're going to get Benfica. Honestly, again, going through it, I would be happy with Benfica, Man City, Milan, or Real Madrid. Napoli, I'm getting a little bit shaky. Inter Milan, don't really want to face Lukaku. And Bayern, I never like playing Bayern. Feel like they are absolutely our European bogey team at this point. There's just no benefit to playing Lukaku and beating Inter Milan. It's just the risk versus the reward is too big. It's too small. If they end up beating us, it's embarrassing, isn't it? It's absolutely, you can just see it. Benfica would be something else, honest to God. Benfica, having taken already David Luiz, Ramirez, Matic, and now we've taken their one of their goats, or soon to be goats. Obviously, he wasn't there very long, but you could see it. If he'd stayed, he could have had quite the career. He was never going to stay that long either way, but still. It would just be interesting, the hostility, the fiery nature of that game when we go to Benfica, should we get them. It'll be a thing of beauty. It really will. But fucking near enough 300 people watching on each platform. So big up yourselves if you're watching, whether on TikTok or YouTube. Again, they are just showcasing the teams that are in the draw and how they've gotten to where they've gotten. Tomori with his goal, of course. Giroud with his goal, of course. It's a lot of Chelsea involvement here, I've got to be honest. We beat Inter Milan, they're average. I just don't like the idea of it. When does it start? It starts when it starts. They take so long with these things, but rest assured, you will know immediately when it happens who we will be facing, and likewise who everyone else will be facing. Home teams versus away teams. Not that home or away really matters, because away goals no longer counts. As we're still 10th, I don't want a big challenge. I honestly, I've got a... It's only Bayern Munich. It's only Bayern Munich that I really don't want to face. Everyone else, it's kind of all right. I'm not too... the more I think about it, looking at these, I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it. We've proven that we can face Real Madrid, albeit we've got quite a different team now, but we're never going to be ready. Let's be fair. We are a team that is only just, again, supposedly finding their feet. Everton will tell us all that we need to know. And whether we have actually started to improve. If we carry on playing in the 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 formation, we might see that all it was a bit of tinkering in the formation system. 3 at the back rather than 4. Who knows? Who knows? The geezer that says UCL Drew is on the screen. Specky guy. The draw starts. It is very much moments away. He's just explaining the rules as per usual. And again, who could Chelsea face? We can face every single team. There is no nation block or anything like that. So Milan could face Inter Milan. I'm fairly sure, no? Surely they have to be able to face each other at some point. So that'll be 2 games at the San Siro. Because I don't think they've moved yet, have they? Give us anyone but Bayern, they'll make finals. Yeah, I've got a feeling Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, or Man City are obviously because they're favourites, but still, I can smell a Man City Real Madrid final. I really can. They're just introducing the former player. I think it's Alton Top again. He's done it before over the last couple of draws. But we are very nearly here. Because when it's these draws, they like to get it out the way, to be fair. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer, at least. Benfica of the 2 Milan sides. It would be good. It would be good. I can smell Benfica. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see if they ever get on with it. Milan or Madrid versus Milan. Let me know who your favourites are to win the tournament overall. Obviously, everyone always says Manchester City year on year on year. And it'll be the year where everyone's sort of like, they're just never going to win it where they win it. It could be this year. It could be this year. It could be Erling Haaland is all that they've needed. In the sense that it's almost pay to win at this point. If Man City finally do win it, they've come close. They've come close. But if all they needed was Haaland, one of the best, if not the best, striking asset at the moment in the world of football, then is it too much? Is it too much of an achievement in that sense now? No one really cares what Man City do anyway. Literally, they're just such a nothing club. I don't know. Whenever they win things, it's just like, oh, well, there they go. They've done it again. They've done it. That's the final piece of their puzzle, though, isn't it? More or less. Oh my God, we don't care. Get on with it. Jeez. Bayern Chelsea final again, a decade later. You'd like to see it. You'd like to see it. I wouldn't personally. He's just rambling at the moment. No one cares what City win. They will never be a big club. I think that there is that sort of feel about them, isn't there? They are just like They're that guy that on Ultimate Team that on day one of release of FIFA every single year has like the best players from the get-go. It's just like, oh, what are you proving? You've done nothing. You've done nothing. It's Patrick Kluivert's going to be on there as well. Why they need this many people to be on the screen, who the hell knows? Di Matteo, Tommy T, and now Potter to win the league. It would be funny, wouldn't it? Graham Potter in those ranks. Would he be? I'm trying to think. Would he be the first English manager to win the Champions League since it's been the UEFA Champions League? I'm fairly sure he would be. And what does that say about the world of Champions League football if Graham Potter is that guy? It would be a thing of beauty, wouldn't it? It really would. Enzo, if Enzo scores at Benfica, it's kicking off. It is kicking off. And I'm here for it. I'm all here for it. Kluivert's looking good. He's looking like he hasn't aged at all. Potter's at the wheel. Let's win the effing Champions League. Special guest, Patrick Kluivert. I wish they'd just get on with it. Like I say, I mean, with these types of streams, what else is there to say apart from just get on with it? Potter clock. Come on. Come on. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's Potter clock. Oh my God. I've really done my elbow in, you know. Slept awkward. I had a bit of a nap last night, you know. I was feeling a little bit under the weather. But here I am. Clear as day. Ready to do this draw for you. So in return, please do like the stream. Follow, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content. All that stuff. Again, preview later out on my channel. The link is in the description. They love to drag it out. They'll wheel on some old dude in a wheelchair soon. Yeah, they just... Literally, I love Kluivert. Big old legends, but fuck it. I mean, Jesus Christ, who the hell cares at this point? Just pull the things out of the hat. Here we go. First draw coming out. It's a completely open draw, no country protection, so anyone can face anyone. Anyone can face anyone. Here we go. Inter Milan and AC Milan will face each other should they draw one another. Where to watch it? It's on BT Sports YouTube channel and probably loads of other places. All you have to do is just look it up on YouTube. Jesus Christ. It's available everywhere. Nearly 14,700 followers on TikTok. Are we going to get on with it? They're saying who's available. We know who's available. I mean, after all this, if we're the first team out of the... What do you mean, then show it? Look it up! Look it up yourselves! There's loads of loads of channels showing the thing. Out and top. To pull out the first one, you know it's going to be us, don't you? You absolutely know it's going to be us. Real Madrid. The first team out. They are playing at home in their game. And they will face. It's going to be us, isn't it? It's going to be us. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll take it. I'll take it. Real Madrid away in the first leg. Chelsea versus Real Madrid. Jeezy peeps. The next game will be the home side. Inter Milan. Chelsea will face Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. I tell you what, it's going to be... oh, no. What a start, eh? What a start. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. I said this literally last year as well. It's Benfica. I will take it. I was confident about it last season. Ooh. And we came close. We came really close to getting through, but, you know, it is what it is. No draw would have been that easy. It's Man City at home in the first game on their one, of course. Man City will face... Who's left that's of any... Oh, Bayern Munich. Please! Please! Bayern! Give us Bayern, please! Yes! Come on! That's a belter! That is a belter! Oh my God! That... If we could get past Madrid, I tell you what, we are still going to find out who we've got in the semi-final if we get that far. Man City Bayern, what a game. AC Milan for the last game will be Napoli. And there we go. There we go. You spoke it into existence and it came true. It did. It really did. And there we go. Well, he's got a bit of a task on his hands. But it's pot o'clock nonetheless. Chelsea will face Real Madrid at the Bernabeu in the first leg and then obviously come back to maybe finish the job. I honestly, I prefer that we're at the Bernabeu first, if anything. I know it's not a good thing. I know it on paper, it looks a little bit like, see you later. A lot of people have Real Madrid as their favourites, but I tell you what, if we can get past them, I feel like we could win it. I really do. It's just the task of getting past them. Do you know what I mean? Winners of quarterfinals 4. So that'll be Milan or Napoli versus... So quarterfinal 4 will face... And that's Milan versus Napoli versus... We are obviously quarterfinals 1. Quarterfinal 2. So we will be playing Manchester City or Bayern Munich in the semi-final. Oh, no! Oh, we're done for. We're done diddly done for. No. Oh, no. Quarterfinal 1 versus quarterfinal 3. Oh, no. It's over. It's over. We're done for. Well, honestly, that could not have gone any worse, if you ask me. It couldn't really have gone any worse. And that's not me being pessimistic or, negative, or I'm being a realistic Chelsea fan here. Can we do it? Who knows? There is a possibility. But in reality, are we going to get through these 3 potential opponents? It's not looking good. It's not looking good. So it's semi-final 2. So we will be the home side if we get to the final. Oh, a tricky one. It's a sticky one still. It really is. It's a really, really sticky one. Well, that's that. That is that. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're watching on YouTube on Chelsea Fan TV or whether you're watching it on TikTok, be sure to smash the like button, follow, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Again, before we say goodbye until tomorrow, where we face Everton, Chelsea will face Real Madrid in the quarter-finals in the first leg at the Bernabeu. Then it's Inter Milan versus Benfica, Man City versus Bayern, which is a big old one because they are the teams we will be facing in the semi-finals. Should we get there? we've got a matter of Real Madrid first, though. That's the sticky situation. But if we do get to the final, we will be the home side. With that said, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. As always, it's Pot o'clock. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.